Hi everyone, Carol here from Calling Back the Ancestors. So, day 4, activation number 2 of our week on gratefulness and gratitude practicing. So, activation 1 was to heal and clear as many possible of our ancestors that suffered from just generally really unhappy, unloving kind of lives where nothing probably worked as they would have liked. Day 2, activation 2 I should say, is for us to ask our ancient ancestors that did have happy lives, that we can feel their energy, their way of being, what it was in their life that made them happy and grateful for what they were experiencing. So in other words, we'll be asking for them to feel their strength, their energy, and how they dealt with their problems in their lives, because everyone has problems, and through every century there have been problems one way or another. So what is it that makes one person cope better or give thanks, and what makes another person not? So today we're going to be asking for our ancient ancestors their help in let us feel how they felt their gratefulness in their life. All right, so if this is your first video you've watched of mine, I suggest go back and watch day 1 of this week. Otherwise, pause the video, go grab yourself a drink and take a sip of the drink when I say and I drink to you. And that probably happened at least 5 times through the video, just so that you're aware. Now, quite happy for you to go out and take this out, have a walk in the park, walk at the beach, just somewhere quiet where you won't be disturbed. So just grab a headset, go out, that's fine. Otherwise, sit in your room. I will assume you've got your phone off, do not disturb on the door, and you've got a drink with you. You don't have to be meditating, you don't have to be in a meditative state. I, however, will be closing my eyes and will be speaking the entire time until the end with my eyes closed and taking that drink when I do so. And you must take that drink. It's a really important gesture that you are very much aware that your ancestors are listening, and this is your way of saying thank you to them for being present and helping us. And I think we all need all the help we can get at the moment in the way the world is. All right, so that's the instructions, and I'm just going to start off now with a brief meditation. I will talk this through for myself. It's up to you whether you follow along with me or just sit quietly and listen. All right. Taking a few deep breaths in and out, allowing the breath to fall gently out of your mouth. Bring your attention to your feet and allow your feet to rest gently on the floor, feeling the weight of your legs, feeling the weight of your body on the chair. Now just feel your hands and just let them rest easily on your lap or on the chair arms. Another deep breath in and out. And while you sit here in this space, in this time, I call upon you to visualize the golden pyramid coming up, forming around the top of your head, forming around your body, your chair, the space where you're sitting, with the points of the pyramid driving deep down into the earth below. And while you sit in this pyramid structure, I would like you to realize that there is a golden, warm energy flowing through the structure and in the structure. And sitting within that, you are safe and secure. As blood calls blood, calling back the ancestors of mine that were greatly happy in their lives. Calling back all the ancestors of mine in the 18th, 19th and 20th century that were happy, content, and so grateful for their life. Calling you back here now so that we may learn from you, that we can feel your life, your happiness, your joy, your gratefulness. Calling back to those times, those years so long ago. Calling back the grandmothers, the grandfathers, the mothers, the sisters, the daughters, the granddaughters, the men, the husbands, the sons and the boys. Calling all of you back here now that lived wonderful, happy, loving lives that were content and grateful. Calling you back here now so that we, your descendant, the one that has come after you, can know you, can feel you, can see your life and be happy with you. Calling you back here now for you to see and understand the divine truths of your life, the divine truths that flow not just towards you, but back also towards us sitting here in the 21st century. And with this flow that is now occurring both ways, the divine truth of all of our lives is coming towards you and us. Through the pyramid structure, through the flow and the chains and the ties of our family tree. And I say thank you to you, and I drink to you. Calling back further and further through the centuries, calling back to the 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th centuries, calling back to all of the ancient ancestors that were grateful for their lives, that felt loved, they felt cared for, they felt wealthy and prosperous, they were content, they were happy, they were so happy within their communities and their lives, so happy with their family and their children and the whole way of life for them. As blood calls blood, I'm calling back you so that I may see you, may know you, and give thanks to you. And I ask all the ones that came after you to turn towards you, to see you, know you, and say thank you for such a life. And with that, the divine understanding that is flowing through the centuries to all of those, all of my line, all can rejoice and be happy. And say thank you to all of you. And I drink to you. Reaching back through the very many centuries of living to the 10th, 11th, 12th, and 13th centuries. Reaching back as blood calls blood, calling back the ancestors of mine that lived happy lives, content and happy with their family, their children, with everyone around them, that lived and did the things they loved to do. Calling back the grandmothers, the mothers, the wives, the daughters and the girls. Calling back the grandfathers, the fathers, the husbands, sons and boys. Calling back all you that lived happy, productive, grateful lives. Calling you back here now so that all the ones that came after you can turn towards you and say thank you. Thank you, I see you. Thank you. And me in the 21st century, I ask that I can feel your love, your gratitude, and your thankfulness for your life. And I say thank you, and I drink to you. Reaching back through the centuries of living so far away, so far beyond anything we know. Calling back to the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th centuries, so very long ago, calling back all of mine that lived happy lives, productive lives, family they were proud of, a career or job they loved to do. They were creative, they were loved, and they gave grateful thanks for everything that occurred in their lives. Calling you back here now, the grandmothers, the grandfathers, the mothers, the fathers, the sons, the daughters, the grandchildren, the nieces, the nephews, the aunts and uncles. Calling you back here now for us to feel and see you, to know you, and for you to radiate towards us that love and gratefulness in your life and living. And as I ask all the ones that came after you to turn towards you, to see you, to know you, and say thank you to you. Me, your ancestor, I say thank you and I drink to you. Reaching back further and further in the centuries that have long since gone. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th centuries. Calling back to all those that gave thanks for their life. All the ones that lived happy, contented lives. Happy with their family, happy with their lot in life. Content, loving, giving, sharing. Calling back the grandmothers, the grandfathers, the fathers, the sons, the mothers, the daughters, the nieces, the nephews, the aunts and uncles. Calling back now all those that were thankful for their lives, happy and content. Asking all the ones that came after you to turn towards you, to see you, to know you, and to feel that love and gratitude through your life. And me, your ancestor, I say thank you and I drink to you. Now, as I sit here in this 21st century, I call back all of the ancestors of mine through the very, very many centuries of living, as blood calls blood, calling back all those that lived happy, contented, loving and sharing lives. Calling you back here now to feel you, see your smiles, hear your laughter, and feel that energy of life and love and thanks. With that life and love and thanks, I say thank you and I drink to you. Now as I sit here and I can feel the love surround me, feeling the smiles and the thanks of all the descendants, all the ancestors through 1,000 years of living. The gratefulness, the happiness, the joy of their life. And I say thank you to all of you. And I drink to you. And now as I return back to this moment, to this chair, to this floor, to this room, to this time, to this space, to the ease and comfort of the golden pyramid that's surrounding me, sharing the ancestor space with me. And I can open my eyes. Well, I hope that you were able to tap in and feel the love and joy as I did. I really, really hope you did, because I felt this outpouring of love flowing back towards the centuries, towards me, and I hope towards you. Join me tomorrow where we'll write our thank you message to our ancestors for joining us this week in these exercises and these meditative thankfulness practices. All right, bye for now.